Hey guys, welcome to Karma Light Readings. Let's take a look and see who is getting a reading today. All right, we have Pisces. Yay, Pisces. All right, so this is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. April 2022, but as I always say, energy's fluid and it really just depends on your spiritual and healing journey, where you're at in your relationship with God. That is how my gift works. So depending on where you're at on that journey is going to help you determine where you are in this reading. Some of this may resonate in the past, some of it may resonate in the future, 3 months down as you go on the journey, and some of it may resonate right now. With that being said, if at any given time this reading does resonate with you, please go ahead and hit the like button so that we can have that exchange of energy. Just want to point out, Pisces, remember that there could only be one sentence in this reading that is for you and the rest is not. So you really need to use your discernment based on what you've been going through and what you are experiencing to determine what parts of the readings are for you. If you're interested in a personal reading, there are links in the description box below. If you're new, welcome. Please make sure you subscribe. And let's go ahead and get started with my blessing and prayer. Also, you guys, it's spring break. I'm a single mother of 3, and they are all here. All right. Mother, Father, God, Divine Holy Spirit of the Most High, thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel of receiving messages for Pisces in regards to their current life situation, soul journey, and soul path. I ask that these messages provide clarity, guidance, healing, and understanding, as well as a higher knowledge and perception into what generational curses, karmic lessons, and soul cycles they may currently be going through, about to go through, need to become aware of, learn from, heal from, and release. Lord, in all that you are and all that you do, in all that I am and all that I do, I live by your word and your word only. In Yeshua's name I pray, amen. So Pisces, I feel an energy of, you're such a good soul. Let me start out by saying that, because the energy that I'm feeling that they're placing me in is like, you want to be there for everyone. I feel like a lot of people may come to you and dump a lot of their emotions on you, and they don't realize, number one, that they're doing that. Not only do they realize that they're using you as an energetic or emotional dumping ground, but they also don't realize that they're not the only person. Because what Spirit was showing me, and my son is really loud, and you're just gonna have to, he's special. So you're in this energy of understanding that not everybody may recognize what they're doing, but you're also getting a little bit fed up and tired of it. Spirit's putting me in the energy of how I feel being a reader. You know, like my friends, you really have to set boundaries with your friends when you are an empath, because people will just emotionally drain and dump on you all day long, thinking that you understand and can handle it, not realizing that it can be debilitating for you. And so I feel like that's something that you're going through. You're just feeling really exhausted, drained, wanting to just, is somebody going to be there for me? Okay, so let's take a look. Can you please close the door? You have Matthew 11:28. So we are dealing with root and throat chakra here. You have red and blue. Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Yes. So there is some type of heavy emotional burden that is around you. I actually don't feel like this is on your heart. I just feel like you're letting it rest on your shoulders. It says, walk boldly and wisely. There is a hand above that will help you carry on. And then you have Exodus 15:2. The Lord is my strength and my defense. He has become my salvation. On the back, you have Psalms 48:14. God is our God forever and ever. He will be our guide even to the end. So I'm doing this reading. It's Resurrection Week. So I feel like there's a lot of releasing burdens this week that we should be doing. And that seems to be a main theme and focus right now coming in. Come to me, all who are labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. So there's a need here for you to release what has been on your mind or on your back. There's the reason why is you're off balance because of it. On the bottom of the deck, you have abundance. Oops, I'm like, can you see it? You have abundance. So yeah, I feel like you're trying to get to something. This has to do with heart chakra as well and solar plexus. Okay, illumination and balance. So what's been happening for you is, I think, so through this process where you are recognizing where maybe your boundaries are being crossed by absorbing other people's energy or allowing yourself to be available to this type of, you know, dump, so to speak. And again, I don't think a lot of these people realize that that's what they're doing to you. But Spirit is illuminating this because it is something that is off balance. And I feel like that type of energy or situation, Pisces, is a key to an answer that you've been looking for in regards to your abundance. And why does it feel blocked? And why does it feel like you can't necessarily get as far as you would like to get? Okay. So something is being illuminated to you to show you where things are off balance, and you're supposed to go from there. But what you're supposed to go from there is to take those burdens, to take those moments that are off balance. You're supposed to give it to the Lord. That's what he's asking you for is, you know, the Lord is my strength and my defense. He has become my salvation. So when it begins to feel like this, are you trying to work through it on your own, or are you calling God into the situation to help you balance it out and to help you release what you need to release? Okay. Current energy is the Ace of Cups, abundance. It's around you. So abundance is around you. In the past, you have the Lovers. So there's a deep love here. There's a decision, though, that needs to be made. Your energy is a Ten of Cups. You're like, I'm ready. Outside energy is the Hanged Man. So here's that blockage that we were talking about. The challenge has been getting over some type of grief. Again, sadness. I feel like absorbing, taking on other energy. The next steps of action is the Eight of Wands. And then you have the High Priestess. This is Pisces energy for me as well. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. You may seem a little overwhelmed at times because you have a lot going on, and a lot is being illuminated to you. A lot is being shown to you. You want to, there's an adventure. There's an adventure that you want to take. There's a message. I don't know if this message came to you or if you're the one giving the message. It has to do with some type of commitment, abundance, foundation, could even be family life. I feel like it's just bringing in balance to your foundation to help you be able to build on something, whereas before maybe you didn't have something that you could build on. Okay. There seems to have been some type of hidden truth, secrets, betrayal. Okay. So let's take a look here at this Ace of Cups. Current energy of your life situation is the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love inside of you. Wow. But then you have the Queen of Swords. So what is this blockage about, Pisces? Either somebody is very cold towards you, but there's still love between you. But somebody is purposefully trying to keep some type of persona, which is creating a block. Yeah, you have the Seven of Swords again on the bottom here. I feel like this is your outside energy. So this could be another person. This is exhausting to you. I feel like it just has to do with the love that you have for this particular person or this situation and not wanting to give up. And I feel like it might be time for you to release something. It doesn't mean that you don't love this person or this situation, but you have to see it for what it is right now. Because I just see somebody here that really genuinely cares. I just see somebody that genuinely cares for you, or you both have a mutual amount of love, but there's some type of, there's a truth and a non-truth that is getting in the way. I personally feel like you may know the truth, Pisces, within, but you haven't been given the truth, okay? In the past, lovers. So you may have been in a relationship with this person, or there is a love connection here, but there is a decision and a choice that needed to be made in the past. Clarify the lovers, please. You have the King of Wands. And the King of Cups, yeah. So there could have been two people here, Pisces. In the past, there could have been two different people that were needing to be, and then you have Judgment. So there was, I do feel like there may have been two people. There's just something that it feels off. There is a lot of love and a lot of passion here. I almost feel like somebody took action in the wrong direction, Pisces, in the past. They chose something over love, is what I'm seeing. Okay? You're in the energy of the Ten of Cups. You are very fulfilled right now. You've worked on yourself a lot. There's an energy of pure joy and happiness that's coming from you, and you're okay with it. Tell me about this Ten of Cups for Pisces. Yeah, it's taken you a very long time to get here. You've been cultivating something that has to do with your abundance, your money. You've been growing something. You've been working very hard at something. It's taken you quite a long time, but see, now you're here, and I feel like this abundance should be yours already. Here you are, the Moon, but you can't figure out why. You can't figure out why. Because you're still in an energy of pause, of waiting. The outside energy surrounding you is that of the Hanged Man. This is such an interesting reading, Pisces, for what Spirit is showing me. I feel as though there is an outside energy that is holding on to you, Pisces, or you are holding on to something that has expired at this time. And so there's some type of enlightenment here. The Hanged Man. Clarify the Hanged Man. See what I'm saying? There's options. There's two paths and there's two options. And I feel like for some reason, I feel like this decision is not your decision. If it is your decision, then place it there. But how Spirit is presenting it on the table is that the outside energy, which, okay, maybe you have two choices on the outside, but I'm seeing it as the other person having to choose between you and someone else. And you're just kind of focused on your abundance and you're wanting things to be better because you believe that as you continue to heal and work on yourself and release your burdens, you're going to bring in more blessings. But it really seems like this person, this outside energy, somebody is holding on to you for dear life as they struggle to make a decision. This person is stuck in limbo and is unable to balance out a situation or to bring balance into a situation. But see how we have illumination and balance? That's kind of exactly what this Two of Pentacles and the Hanged Man is. There's going to be some type of clarity. I feel like it's going to be given to you before it's given to the outside energy, though, right? Because this pause is affecting you more than you know. And maybe it is you. Maybe you're struggling with making a decision. Just know that if you relax for a minute, it will become illuminated. Your challenge has been releasing some type of burden, some type of sorrow, which we saw in the beginning here with the Five of Cups. So something not going as planned, something not working out. It could be an ending of some sort. This is also a deep amount of grief. You could still be needing to process a death of somebody for some of you. Specifically, I'm seeing someone who was murdered. So, sorry, I'm just blessing this soul real quick that was murdered, Lord, because I can feel it. So there may be somebody that you know of or somebody who passed away who, you know, had an untimely death, rest their soul. There's still grief taking place here. This has been a challenge for you. And then the Fool. So if it's not a death for those of you, because that's very specific, this is an ending that has been very painful for you and you've struggled to move forward. You've struggled to lay these burdens at the feet of God. You've struggled to release them and allow yourselves to take a leap of faith into a new journey. Your life was supposed to start a new cycle. Your life was supposed to start a new cycle when this took place. And it didn't. It didn't, because there was a lot of pain that I feel, not just from this situation, Pisces, but maybe things from childhood that kind of culminated into this, and it just made it really, really hard. You also have the Eight of Wands and the High Priestess. There is a release taking place here with this Eight of Wands. I feel like it's sudden and quick. This could also be intuitive downloads, a lot of intuitive messages. There's somebody here who has a lot of psychic abilities. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. You could be traveling, or this is also just like letting go of something. I feel like it could be you finally letting go. Clarify this Eight of Wands and the High Priestess for what's coming in here. The Six of Cups. Wow. And the Two of Cups. And then you have the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. Wow. So this is sudden movement, hidden movement. You're not aware of this yet with the High Priestess. This is being hidden from you. You may have a feeling, but I'm seeing sudden movement or a surprise meetup or running into somebody that is your soulmate that you've been thinking of. I feel like this is not the same person from the past, actually. Either some of you may be traveling soon, Pisces, or you may be going the distance and you're going to meet your soulmate. You're going to meet somebody who is aligned with you. Now, if this is someone from the past, I see somebody taking the initiative here. Yeah, look at this illumination and the Eight of Wands. This comes out of nowhere. This comes out of nowhere. It comes when you least expect it. Somebody here is going to have some type of massive awakening or moment of realizing what something is, and they're coming towards you. It happens in a time of confusion. I know it sounds crazy, but that's usually how this works, because you have abundance. You have something coming to you that you thought was done and over, Pisces. For closing messages, show me the Seven of Cups. I really think it just has to do when you're going to start to see things move. Nine of Wands, Nine of Coins. When you're going to start to see things move is going to be when you decide to just stop waiting for whatever it is, or to release any attachments. Place all of the pain and the grief that you have with God. And when you rest that there and you release yourself, this overwhelming sensation of not knowing what to do, this confusion and where do I invest my time and energy, is going to turn into a wish fulfillment. Because as soon as you take the focus off of everything else and only focus on yourself, that's when God will bring in all of that abundance. And that's what I see happening here for you. All right, Pisces. So I will see you guys soon. Love you guys so much.